Dear students, as you know that last week we have started a new chapter, that is accounts from incomplete records. We also call it as single entry system. After finishing the theoretical part, let us move to the problems, that is practical oriented things, that is 12 mark problem. So today we will solve a 12 mark problem on single entry system. So let us revise. As I have already said, single entry system is that system where double entry is not followed or accounts are not maintained completely, right? Where the proprietor thinks whichever account is important for him, that is cash transactions, and few personal accounts are maintained as per his needs. So such system of accounting we call it as single entry system. So this also I had explained it in my previous class, but still revise it. So under single entry system we prepare statement of affairs on two different dates depending upon the problem. If opening capital is, and if opening and closing capital both are missing, then we prepare opening statement of affairs and closing statement of affairs to ascertain or to find out opening and closing capital. Then second statement, we prepare statement of profit or loss. Now this statement is prepared with a specific format to ascertain profit or loss. And last one is closing balance sheet. We call it as revised statement of affairs. So these are the three accounts we need to prepare statement of affairs depending upon problem. If opening capital is given, then we prepare only closing statement of affairs to find out closing capital. If both are missing, then we prepare opening as well as closing statement of affairs. Then to ascertain the profit, we prepare statement of profit or loss for the year ending for a particular date, and then we prepare a closing balance sheet and we call it as revised statement of affairs. So let us see the format once again before starting the problem, right? So statement of affairs as at now, last previous class I have solved a statement problem on a statement of affairs to find out capital, opening capital as well as closing capital. A simple problem I had solved just to know how to calculate the capital, right? Now this is the format of balance sheet, but under single entry system we give a name as, we call it as statement of affairs, right? So liabilities amount in rupees, assets amount in rupees. Liability side we record all the liabilities, long term liabilities as well as short term liabilities. Asset side we record fixed assets as well as current assets, right? So this is very important. In your previous classes you might have studied statement of profit or loss, but once again we will see the format of statement of profit or loss, right? So particulars amount in rupees. Under particulars we after preparing statement of affairs, the outcome of statement of affairs is opening capital and closing capital, which is used in statement of profit or loss. So statement of profit or loss always starts with closing capital. We'll take first closing capital, then we add drawings during the year, both in cash as well as in kind. If the proprietor withdraws cash or in kind for personal use, we call it as drawings and we add it here. Then if proprietor has introduced any additional capital during the year, that also is to be recorded in this particular statement. We deduct it. So closing capital, add drawings during the year, less additional capital introduced during the year. So whatever answer you get, we call it as adjusted closing capital, right? To this adjusted closing capital we deduct opening capital. So remember, we prepare statement of affairs and we find out closing capital as well as opening capital. The balancing figure in the statement of affairs is used here to prepare statement of profit or loss. So adjusted closing capital less opening capital, whatever answer you get, it will be profit or loss made during the year. To this we deduct the expenses, provisions and losses like bad debts, depreciation, any expenses, insurance, salary, rent, electricity bill, outstanding expenses, etc. We deduct it. Then if at all there are any incomes, gains, those incomes and gains also we add it here, like appreciation on assets, commission received, rent received, etc. And then the final answer, whatever answer you get, that final answer we call it as net profit or net loss. So this is the format of statement of profit or loss. Starts with closing capital and ends with net profit or net loss. So revised statement of affairs, third statement what we prepare is nothing but closing balance sheet, where we have already seen the format. This is the same format, but instead of statement of affairs we write it there as revised statement of affairs, and it is a closing balance sheet of the firm. So now we'll take a problem for 12 marks. So Krishna Kulkarni has not kept proper books of accounts. Prepare the statement of profit or loss for the year ending March 31st, 2016 from the following information. Right. So here April 1, 2016 the data is provided. March 31, 2017 the data is provided. Right. Here the list of assets and liabilities at two different points, that is at the opening of the financial year and at the end of the financial year. So these are opening balances and these are closing balances to prepare statement of affairs, to find out opening capital and to find out closing capital. So we'll read one by one and we will just check where they will appear. Cash in hand, it will go to statement of affairs. Debtors, asset, it will go to statement of affairs, asset side. Creditors, it's a liability, statement of affairs, liability side. Bills receivable, asset. Bills payable, liability. Car, it's an asset. Stock, it's an asset. Furniture, it's an asset. Investment, asset. Bank balance, it's also an asset. It will go to asset side. Both statement of affairs as well as revised statement of affairs. Now in this problem we are taking the problem with adjustments, and there are adjustments. The following adjustments were made. Krishna withdrew cash rupees 5,000 per month for private use. So here clearly they have said private use, it means it is drawings. Second one is depreciation at 5% on car and furniture at 10%. So you are supposed to calculate depreciation on car at the rate of 5% and furniture at the rate of 10%. Outstanding rent rupees 6,000. Fresh capital introduced. Fresh capital introduced is nothing but additional capital introduced by the proprietor during the year is rupees 30,000. So this is the problem. From this particular problem you are supposed to prepare statement of affairs as on 1/4/2016 and 31st March 2017. First to find out opening capital and closing capital. Then next you will prepare statement of profit or loss for the year ending 31st March. Read it as 2017. In the textbook by mistake they have mentioned it as 2016, it should be 2017. And last one is revised statement of affairs. Right. So first I have already solved the problem. So give the heading as statement of affairs as on 1/4/2016 and 31st/3/2017. Instead of making two different statements, opening statement of affairs and closing statement of affairs, we can have a combined statement of affairs as on 1/4/2016 and 31st/3/2017. So liability side there will be two amount columns at two different dates. One is opening and one is closing. Asset side also two amount columns. One is opening of the financial year and second one is closing of the financial year. So whatever data is mentioned in the problem, information is mentioned in the problem, by taking the same information, we are just classifying them. If it is asset, we will record it asset side. If it's a liability, we will record it liability side, right? So cash in hand, as I already said, see, cash in hand 10,000, 36,000. So I have recorded asset side, cash in hand 10,000, 36,000. Second one is debtors 20,000, 80,000. So I have not done anything. Only thing is I have classified depending upon liabilities and asset. If it is liability, I have recorded liability side. If it is asset, I have recorded asset side. So next is bills receivable 20,000, 24,000. Car on 1/4/2016 there was no balance, it is nil, but 31st/3/2017 it is mentioned as 80,000. Stock 40,000, 30,000. Furniture 8,000, 48,000. Investments 40,000, 50,000. Bank balance 1 lakh and 90,000. And there are two liabilities, one is creditors and second one is bills payable. Creditors is 10,000 and 46,000. Bills payable is 4,000 and 42,000. Same here. So creditors 10,000, 46,000, and bills payable is 4,000 and 42,000. So first you are supposed to calculate a total asset side. So first we'll total 1/4/2016 amount column. Asset side total you will get 2,38,000. From 2,38,000 deduct 14,000. Your opening capital will be 2,24,000. Same way, total 31st/3/2017 amount column at the asset side. Total you will get 4,38,000. Deduct 88,000 and you will get closing capital as 3,50,000. Right. So this is a combined statement of affairs which is prepared at once to save time. To find out opening capital 1/4/2016, this column whatever I have written, it is opening capital. 31st/3/2017, in this column if I have written, this is closing capital. So opening capital is 2,24,000 and closing capital is 3,50,000. Right. So we'll move ahead. The second statement which we are going to prepare is to find out profit or loss. So we call it as statement of profit or loss for the year ending 31st/3/2017. So particulars, amount in rupees. So as I said, statement of profit or loss starts with closing capital and ends with either net profit or net loss, right? So we have already found closing capital 3,50,000 and opening capital 2,24,000. In the problem, they have already given drawings made by the proprietor during the year. It is 5,000 per month. So in a year there are 12 months. So 12 into 5,000, you will get around 60,000 as your. So let us start with statement of profit or loss for the year ending 31st/3/2017. So first we'll write closing capital 3,50,000. Add drawings during the year. As I already said how I calculated drawings. Here only you can open the bracket, write down 5,000 multiplied with 12. So you will get total drawings made during the year by the proprietor is 60,000. So you might think from where I took this. In the adjustment, the first adjustment is clearly said, Krishna withdrew cash rupees 5,000 per month for private use. So per month he has used 5,000 for his personal use. It means whole year he has withdrawn 60,000, that is 12 into 5,000. Less additional capital introduced during the year is 30,000. So come to adjustment number D. Fresh capital introduced during the year is 30,000, that also is clearly mentioned here. So fresh capital is nothing but additional capital introduced by the proprietor, 30,000. So closing capital 3,50,000, add drawings during the year 60,000, less additional capital introduced during the year is 30,000. So whatever answer here you get, we call it as adjusted closing capital, and the amount is 3,80,000. 3,50,000 plus 60,000 minus 30,000, whatever I have written in bracket, it is, we are supposed to deduct it. So adjusted closing capital is 3,80,000. From this you are supposed to deduct opening capital. We have already calculated opening capital 2,24,000 with the help of statement of affairs. So deduct 2,24,000. Whatever answer you get, we call it as profit or loss made during the year. Before making certain adjustments, whatever profit we have got, that profit is 1,56,000. So from this we are supposed to deduct certain expenses and losses. So come to the problem. Adjustment number 2, depreciation at the rate of 5% on car and furniture at the rate of 10%. So depreciate car at 5% and furniture at 10%. So whenever you are calculating depreciation, you are supposed to take closing values, that is March 31st 2017. So 80,000 is your uh, uh, car and furniture is 48,000. So calculate. Here I have calculated car 80,000 into 5 divided by 100. You will get depreciation amount rupees 4,000. Furniture amount is 48,000 into 10 divided by 100. You will get 4,800. So car is depreciated at 5% and furniture is depreciated at 10%. So same thing I have written here. Depreciation on car 4,000, depreciation on furniture 4,800. Car is depreciated at 5% and furniture is depreciated at 10%. And last adjustment is adjustment number C, outstanding rent rupees 6,000. So outstanding rent is nothing but rent is due but not yet paid. It is a liability, so it becomes expense. Right, I record it here under the head of expenses and losses. Outstanding rent 6,000. So total expenses is 14,800. From 1,56,000 deduct 14,800 and your net profit during the year is 1,41,200. Right, so this is the statement of profit or loss for the year ending 31st/3/2017, and the net profit is 1,41,200. So the first statement what we have prepared is statement of affairs to find out opening capital and closing capital. With this we have prepared statement of profit or loss, closing capital, add drawings, less additional capital. Adjusted closing capital is 3,80,000. From that we deducted opening capital 2,24,000. Net profit for the year is 1,56,000. Deduct certain expenses. Total expenses were 14,800 and your net profit is 1,41,200. Now the third statement what we are going to prepare is revised statement of affairs as on 31st/3/2017, which is a closing balance sheet. So liabilities amount in rupees, assets amount in rupees. So when you are preparing closing statement of affairs, as I've already said, we are supposed to take closing balances, that is March 31st 2017, whether it is asset or whether it is a liability. We are supposed to take the closing balances what is mentioned in the problem, and whatever adjustments are given we are supposed to adjust it in the closing balance sheet. So let us start with the revised statement of affairs. So cash in hand 36,000, refer the problem. Cash in hand 36,000, debtors 80,000, bills receivable 24,000, car, take it inner column, book value of the car is 80,000. You can refer statement of affairs also. Car opening balance was not there. To prepare revised statement of affairs, we are supposed to take only the closing balances. So statement of affairs will be useful for you to prepare your revised statement of affairs. So car closing balance is 80,000. Take it inner column. There is a adjustment. I have already said whatever is given in the adjustments will appear twice in your solution in two different statements. So deduct depreciation at the rate of 5%, which we have already calculated. It will come up to 4,000. Write it outer column 76,000. Stock, there is no adjustment. Write as it is 30,000. Furniture, there is an adjustment. Write it inner column. Amount is 48,000 less depreciation at the rate of 10%, which we have already calculated. It will come up to 4,800. Outer column 43,200. And then investments 50,000. Bank balance 90,000. So these all assets are recorded as per the closing balances in revised statement of affairs with adjustments. Now come to liability side. Important thing is how to calculate the capital. So in the chapter financial statement, that is preparing final accounts, that is trading account, profit and loss account and balance sheet, there clearly I had said how to calculate the capital. The formula remains the same. First we will take opening capital, which we have already calculated. We know it is 2,24,000. Add additional capital. Here there was no space, so I have written it here in short form. Read it as additional capital. So in the adjustment it is given 30,000. Add net profit. We have already calculated the profit with the help of statement of profit or loss, and our net profit is 1,41,200. So add net profit 1,41,200. Deduct drawings 60,000. So your closing capital, what you will write it, final balance of closing capital is 3,35,200. So opening capital 2,24,000, add additional capital 30,000, add net profit 1,41,200, less drawings 60,000, outer column 3,35,200. And then there are two liabilities: creditors 46,000, bills payable 42,000. Now there is one more current liability, outstanding rent. That also we will record it in the revised statement of affairs. Liability side, outstanding rent. So total both the side you will get the same amount or the same total. It is 4,29,200. 4,29,200. Your balance sheet tallies, it is 4,29,200, right? So this is your problem for 12 marks. Here, to save the time, you can prepare combined statement of affairs as on 1/4/2016 and 31st/3/2017 to calculate opening capital and closing capital. Then you prepare statement of profit or loss to find out profit or loss. Here in this problem we get a net profit of 1,41,200, and then we prepare closing balance sheet, that is revised statement of affairs as on 31st/3/2017, and here the total of the balance sheet is 4,29,200, both the sides, liabilities as well as assets, right? And this was the working note. If any doubts, please let me know. Solve problems from the textbooks. They have given different problems. You can try them at home and be perfect in single entry system or accounts from incomplete records. Thank you.